Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. All those subscribing means a great deal. It keeps me going. So if you've subscribed, I will subscribe back, like I say, in a lot of my videos. I start them out like this most of the time. Get it out of the way. I subscribe back as an extra thank you and appreciation. If your settings are set to private, I won't be able to subscribe back. So you know that I'm not ignoring you or anything. It's just how each channel is set up for the settings. So make sure that I can see you so that I can subscribe back. I help your channel grow as well as you help my channel grow by subscribing. If you want to donate to my PayPal or go to my eBay, it's on my channel up there at the top. Let's get started. Let's go back to the series of 5 NES games. I started out, the last video, I think it was Deja Vu, I think was the last one. So we'll start out with Dragon Fighter. Let's get started on this. And again, majority of these games I have never played. He looks like Robin Hood a little bit there. Or reminds me of one of those He-Man characters or toys. And I'm probably not going to make it very far. Okay, and that pauses, start pauses. And there is no, don't look like there's any menus on here. Yeah, one more hit and it's probably all over. There's a lot of these NES games where they always throw a bunch of enemies at you right away, so you can't get very far on it. I don't like how they have this with the hits and stuff. Let's see if we can kind of run through it or get out of here. Yeah, look at all those enemies. Some kind of ring or something there. And again, there's no menu. If you're first starting out, you might not want to push the continue button. You might want to just start over, because you're probably going to need that later on, because you only get so many continues. But yeah, these... Okay, the ring destroys everything on the screen, it looks like. And I saw that coming, but I couldn't do nothing. Yeah, this game is awful when it comes to too much on the screen. Too many of them. What is that? It's like a spider web or something. But again, if you keep up with my videos and stuff, I play the first few minutes of each game in this series, so to give you an idea what the game is about. And again, a lot of times I do not know what I'm doing, because it's my first time playing a lot of these games. Yeah, this game is really tough. This game is just... It's like on hard mode or something. See, it didn't take long at all. NES games are not very nice at times, are they? They're not friendly. They say either you know how to play this game or you don't, and you'll know you'll know right away. It's not that I'm trying to get hit or anything on purpose. It's just that this game is just not very forgiving, as they say. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. That's a tough game to you have to get figured out there. All right, let's move on. All right, now we're on to Dragon Spirit, the new legend. I'll let you read this before we get started on actual gameplay here. And apparently it automatically started the game. So we turned into a dragon. I think the kid was dreaming all this according to the beginning of it. So now you're a dragon. Yeah, it sort of reminds me of Legendary Wings a little bit. Because it has the same type of bombing to bomb the stuff below as this one. Maybe it's the same. I wouldn't say it's the same company or not, but it might have something to do with that. Or they copied each other. You know, a lot of these companies, they like to copy each. Oh, they made a good game. Let's make one like that. You know, might have something to do with it. Remember, they were all competing back in the day on these games. Any way to make money to get a game out. Nice box. I think that they focused more on the box art than they did anything. To get you to buy it, because like, whoa, what's this about? You know, you think it's that awesome, and then you get it home and you take it out of the box and you start to play it. It's like, wait a minute, this is nothing like the box art at all. Okay, they're taking off from down below. That's what that is. Oops. At least they give you some energy without taking your weapon away. At least this is what it looks like. Looks like you get a chance to use your weapon for a little while before they take it from you. At least this game's a tad friendlier. That last game it wasn't friendly at all. I mean, for any type of player, you have to be well, you know, for a beginner, average player, whatever. You wasn't gonna get very far on a game like that. The game's supposed to be enjoyable, and like I said, enjoyable, frustrated. Um, you know, a little challenging, but it's not supposed to be where you can't get nowhere on it. You know, nobody wants to play a game you can't get nowhere on. But this is the gist of this one. Like I said, I play them for, you know, a few minutes a piece. Give everybody an idea. It's in case you want to get interested in playing NES games again. This kind of gives you kind of a teaser of, oh, that game, I never played that one. Maybe I'll look that one up, and maybe I'll buy that one, or collect that one or something, you know. Just something like that. Alright, let's move on. Alright, now the Dragon Warrior series. We'll do 3 out of the 4. There's 4 of them, but I usually only do about 5 games per video. So we'll start with this one, and I'm not very good at these games. I have the first one. I made the effort to play the first one for a few minutes, but you know, as I get older, I lose patience in certain stuff. You know, games aren't the top priority in my life these days, but I do play games though. But you know, not as much. But alright, let's get started on this. This is a very popular RPG. Most people can't beat this game. There's a certain way you gotta beat it to do it. With these games, they for the original NES cartridge, they have batteries in them. And you can see how old it is. And you can pause it, rewind the video if you need to if you want to read any of this. I kind of go through a little quicker than I read some of it. I kind of get through it so we can get some gameplay in before I have to move on to the next game. But you can tell that it's one of those. I don't like the optional games where you have to push talk or search or take or door. You know how it says on there. I don't like that it has all that. I'd rather just be simple, straightforward. You push on something next to it, and either it takes it, searches it just by pushing the button. All these extra options, I think they did that to make the game be more than to feel more like you're involved in it, I guess. But oh, okay, so you get on it and you push the A button, and then you can say search. Okay, so how about take it? See, you have to kind of get it figured out. You know there's something there, so how about you just... But you get it. They made it so that you be, like I said, be more interactive with the game, I think, so that you feel like you're more involved in it. So I guess that's common sense. Well, if you buy a door, push the door option. If you buy the stairs, I guess you push door in. No. Oh, okay, stairs. But there you go. It's kind of how it is. Talk, I guess that's how it works for that. And B cancels everything out. Oh, there's something over here. That has not the key. Alright then. I guess you gotta find it. Maybe he's got it. I guess not. But, you know, I think that's why they made the games to be longer and, like, you're getting your money's worth by having all these extra options and... Alright, let's move on. Yeah, these games here are really popular, and NES cartridges, very expensive. Very expensive. The first one here, Dragon Warrior, is not that expensive. Anywhere between 10, 15 bucks. And then it goes up in price as you keep going up on the sequels. All right, let's do the Dragon Warrior 2. Show you the beginning. He's obviously going through a cave or something there. The other ones, it looked like they were just kind of just standing still back there. And it looks similar to the first one. Start out doing the same thing. Speedrunners love that option, be able to speed up the talking. And I'll let you read this. And again, like I said, you can pause it. Remember, you're in control of the video. You can pause it, rewind it, and rewatch it as you see fit. And the graphics are not that much different from the first one. I feel sorry for the one that had to beat the first game for the character, and then you got to do it all over again. Now there's a part 2. It's like they won't leave him alone. He's got to keep on fighting. His work's never done. Wow, the king's actually fighting back. Well, at least he put up a fight. Now he's doing this, the game's doing this by himself. So again, give you the backstory, I guess, of how this one's gonna play out. In a game like this, if you were really in it, you want to make sure you have healing potions, like all the time. You can heal yourself. In real life, we can't do that, can we? We can't heal ourselves like with potions. We got medicines, but you know how that is. They don't always work, and it takes a while. This game is long. It starts out kind of explaining everything, but I don't have a whole lot of time to play each one, so we haven't even started playing it yet. We're just kind of going through the introduction of it. Okay. This goes to top. Alright, then. Okay, there I am. I thought I was down there. That poor guy. He's got a... I don't know if it's the same character or a different one, but you're obviously playing it again, so it's part 2 here. You're probably the same one as the last one, maybe. But let's move on. Alright, let's move on to the next one. These games here, I guess, are really popular because they take so long to play them. It's sort of like Final Fantasy type of thing. Start out with 3 here. Looks similar to 2. And starts out exactly the same way. Hey. Maybe they're different characters. Like, is this the same person as in the last 2 games, or does it start like a new kind of storyline and quest? Because If it's the same one, that's crazy, isn't it? Wouldn't it be? You beat the first one and you go through all that stuff, and then then you gotta do the second game, start all over to some other quest, and that would be quite a life, wouldn't it? If it was that way. They have to rely on you. It looks like the same. You're the same person, though. Okay, so I didn't never beat these games, but I think you were taking the place of the last character, as you're the son of the last character who played in the last game. So I guess it's a continuation of that. So yeah, it's just you just keep going in the generations in these sequels of games, I guess. Well, at least they did that, right? Of what I get out of it. I've never really played these, never beat them or anything, so I'm kind of filling it in as I play these for a few minutes. So in this existence of the video game world, it's quite a fate your family has, relatives have, where you have to keep going. It's sort of like Castlevania with Belmont, Simon Belmont. He had to keep going and defeat Dracula every 100 years. The family would have to do that. But just giving you an idea of the game, so that if you might want to get back into these NES games, you know, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm just pushing the buttons. But I'm sure this would take quite a long time to figure out, unless you watch some videos on how to do it. Not sure what that is, but and a lot of times, you know, if you buy the actual full game back in the day in the box, it comes with instructions. Some of these games had huge instruction booklets, but a lot of them had real thin ones. But some of them had really big instruction booklets. Some of them came with maps. So well, so there you go. There's another one. If you're curious about this game, hopefully it helped you. All right, well there you go. There's 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The next video we'll be doing the Dragon Warrior 4, which is probably the most expensive one if you were collecting the NES cartridges. Dragon Warrior 4, and then Dragon's Lair, Dragon Strike Adventure, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Duck Hunt, which I'll turn on, but you obviously won't be able to play it. Just gotta have the old TV and the zapper gun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and DuckTales 2. Actually, I'll probably do DuckTales 1 and then go back to DuckTales 2. to start another video. And we'll kind of go through real quick and see what we got to work with on this in this folder. Site bike. Let's see. You know, these are as they are. We'll go through them. But there you go. We'll start with this one next time. I hope you enjoyed it. And on to the next video.